Okay, hey, welcome back. Today we gonna talk about something. Yeah, I had to put on some makeup because I'm getting ready to go out. It's the Christmas holiday. Got on my Christmas sweater, and it don't hurt. You ain't got nowhere to go. We probably go to the Walmart or whatever. But today, I want to talk to you ladies about holding it down at the house. Now I'm gonna say this: if I could ever talk to Cardi B, if you know what, I would show my sorrow for her, because if she didn't teach any of you ladies anything, she should teach you that having a body, money, and a career don't stop a man from doing what he gonna do. And they were married. They were literally married. And you know what? She was on the TV. She was on the YouTube crying and everything. And I would tell her, cry. Don't let nobody see you cry like that in public. Cause see, they take advantage of you. I'm gonna tell you something. Some people in this world you cannot help. And you know what? Life is like a ladder. The toes you step on today could be connected to the butt you may have to kiss tomorrow. Right now, he's smelling himself. He got, that little amigo group broke up, and he got a little record deal, and he think it's going to take all off. He think they going to really do something. So right now, he's smelling himself. Girls still want to be with him and everything, and because they got money. See, I'm going to tell you something. When people think that you are doing good, you got friends. You got friends out of this world. You got everybody want to be your friend. Everybody want to hang around. I've been there, done that. Everybody want to be around you. Everybody want to be friends. Everybody want to know you. And then all of a sudden, when you start having hard times, then, they don't want to be bothered with you. And having a heartbreak, sometimes, we all want to be loved. And many times people, they try to find love. If they don't find love with a man, they go find it somewhere else. It could be in any direction. Messing with somebody's husband, turning G, or L or whatever it is. And that's what they do. So, you have to take some time to process that hurt, to deal with that hurt. Then to sit there and say, well, you know what? I'm going to get somebody I'm going to get that rebound man. That could be worse. That could be really worse. That could be really worse. Me personally, I would just, I wouldn't say nothing. Sometimes silence is better. That was silencing better. And y'all stop judging her, because I'm going to tell you something. Half of us, if you been dating or have dated, every one of us have been through that situation before, where we help somebody out. It could be a man, it could be a friend, it could be family. We help somebody out, and they thought they got on their feet, or when they got on their feet, they didn't, they left you alone. But karma has no expiration date. And that's why, you know what? You stay humble. You always stay humble. Even when somebody does something to you, you stay humble. I try to be appreciative of everything that I go through in life, that somebody helped me. Because it was a time when, I was going through so much stuff, and I was so hurt, and I went to this church, and I was crying because I moved into the city, new city, and I needed help, and and it just seemed like, I just felt like, God's people would help me because I'm God's people. Girl, some church told me that church was a business. It was no longer in the worshiping business. It was an entertainment. I cried like a baby. And then I realized, I said, you know what? I have to be careful what I do and how I do it. Everybody in church ain't trying to save you and heal your soul. Some are just there for entertainment purposes, just like you going to a concert or somewhere else. So, and like I said, If you trying to invest in a big old booty just to get and big boobs and stuff, see, these are homegrown. See, I ain't got to worry about that. These are homegrown. They still got it going on right now, at my age. But somewhere along the line, it's gonna probably go down to my kneecaps, and then, but that's another story. But a lot of times, like I said, when you dealing with something, when you dealing with that hurt, you trying to figure out something, like I said, sometimes you ain't got to wish nothing bad on nobody. You ain't got to sit there and plot on nobody, because some people are especially like that, they get so ignorant. You ain't got to do nothing. They gonna do more damage to themselves than you could ever imagine. So just let them go. Let them go and go. Let them go and go. That girl is smart. She has a career. You could tell that she has a heart. Some people, if you see somebody like, in the that's why Hollywood ain't nothing but entertainment. Y'all need to stop trying to imitate Hollywood, because it's not. It's come on now. One week they with somebody, they don't even break up, they don't even do it right. They just go on and start messing with somebody else, and the wife find out on TMZ or anything. That's not now. And then y'all doing it. Just the only thing different is that they may be banking a little bit, and they got dollars and you got cents, you got change, and trying to have all these lifestyles and these women and stuff. Now, okay, Eddie Murphy can afford to have 11 kids. He has money. He has done all of this. You, on the other hand, you can't have 11 kids working at a regular job, because child support gonna eat you up. Child support, Eddie Murphy can do all of that, but you can't. You can't do all of that. And sometimes, like I said, you women, y'all, like I said, I'm gonna tell you, back in the day with me, home cooked meals is how you got to know your man. Home cooked meals, kitchen table, dinner table, kitchen table. Y'all need to learn how to cook. That's what it is. Learn how to cook. See, flapping booties and all of that, yeah. Learn how to cook. Going out to eat, he got to take you to a 5-star restaurant. You don't even know how to cook. You don't even know how to, you don't even know how to get a Stouffer's macaroni and cheese and kind of improvise it a little bit to make it taste like yours. So my thing is that, like I said, this should be a wake-up call. This should be a complete wake-up call for you ladies trying to get these big booties and they flapping like this while you walk and everything, and men taking pictures of it and everything. You type of women are a dime a dozen. Well, no more, 2 dozen for a dime, because everybody want to have the big booty. Everybody want to have the big bust. Everybody want to have that figure. Everybody wearing these provocative clothing. Everybody doing this. Nobody is taking the time to really get to know that person. This man ain't trying to find out if you what makes you happy, or they're not trying to find out if you what how to get to your heart. What they doing is, it's like microwave relationships. They see your booty, they think you're fine, that you're fine as wine, and or whatever it is, and all they want to do is clap them cheeks and all of that, and then y'all end up giving it to them, and then you wonder why things ain't working out. So, like I said, I really I feel so sorry for her, because, you could tell she cared for this man. She helped this man. When he didn't have none, she took care of him. She made sure he didn't have nothing, because she was encouraging him. She was trying, but, to do these things. But sometimes y'all got to let these men fall on their face. Y'all got to let them fall on their face. Let them taste some dirt. Let him know what it is to struggle. See, he really didn't have to struggle, because, when his little group broke up, he just went on and got with her and did whatever. And y'all, if you're not going to be there And don't take advantage of people. You know, if you're in a relationship and this person is helping you get back on your feet, and you don't want to be with them, let them go. Then you struggle on your own. But if they're there, if they showing their love and their support and everything, and you get on your feet, you show them the same love. You show them the same love that they showed you. The same compassion. You know what? I'm waiting on one day my shift to come in, because like I said, I have a good support group. I really do. I have a great support group. And sometimes he give, the other day he told me I was holding it down with the house, and and I didn't say nothing. But I guarantee you, when he got home, that bathroom was limited fresh. I can promise you that. But we have to stop looking at the outer part, because anything can look good. Anything at any age, anybody can look good. That's what attracts us, the looks. But then you can get somebody that's nice looking and have it going on with the body and the mind, and the body and all of this, and the face, and mind be just as worse than what it is. It could be so messed up. And then you already hurt, and then you dealing with somebody that's trying to prey on you. They not trying to help you get on your feet. They taking advantage of your heart and playing with you. That's the worst part. That other than that, that is the worst part. And y'all, stop having these 5-star restaurants. Stop giving all these restaurants to your money. You know what? If you really want to get somebody, you know what? This is after you get to really want to know them. Cook them a meal. See, some of you women don't know how to cook. Sometimes I rush and cook, and you can taste it. But when I put my foot in my love, because see, my grandmama and my mama cooked. See, back then, there was no McDonald's and Wendy's. See, those was, if we was able to go to Wendy's, that was a luxury. Oh, my goodness. If we went to McDonald's, that was a luxury. My mama, you had to, if you saw families going to McDonald's a lot, they were rich. Back then, a hamburger was like $2 and something, $2.99, $2.15 with tax. Now I think them things $3, $4, $5. We didn't have Starbucks then. There was no Starbucks. It was none of that. All these Pizza Huts and stuff. Oh, no. If you want to go to Pizza Hut, now we had to scrape up some money. It took about 20 of us to scrape up some money for a pizza. But that's how it was back then. That's how it was. That's why you didn't see a lot of obese in the community. Because why? Because people they didn't have no money. They cooked. They cooked. You didn't, that's why, you had better relationships at home than you do now, because people cooked and ate at the table. The table was the foundation of anything that was going on. They ate at the table. They talked at the table. They had a father some had a father at the table. The mama cooked. She wanted to know where were their kids at. You knew where your kids was at 6 and 9. Because when they came home and ate the dinner, they didn't go nowhere. You couldn't go nowhere. You couldn't do that. I can still make, what? I learned from my grandmother, and I learned from my mother how to make a homemade banana pudding. And I ain't talking about that Jell-O pudding stuff. They use that down here. No, I'm talking about with the cornstarch, with the carnation milk, that type of thing, with the real bananas and the vanilla wafers. That's how chicken and dressing. Not that stovetop stuff and stuff, but that stuff where you have to make that, you have to use the biscuits and toast and the bread and the cornbread, and how you make your cornbread depends on how the dressing is. We didn't use that. We used that buttermilk. Put that buttermilk in that cornbread. Come on now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all old heads know what I'm talking about. Back in the day, when we didn't have a lot of money, we used to Mama used to make that cornbread with that buttermilk. Then while that buttermilk, that bread still warm, that cornbread still warm, she chop it up a little bit and put some of that buttermilk in there. And that's what you ate, buttermilk. Man, come on, y'all. Y'all know that was some good eating there. Come on, that was some good eating. Pinto beans. She didn't use the can. No, you better not, man, that was a luxury. We soaked them beans. Hold on. We soaked them beans today. They were ready, washed them off, put that in there, put some of that ham hock in there. Some of y'all use turkey meat now, but she put some of that ham hock in there, seasoned them beans. Shoot, you didn't have to have no bread. All you had was cornbread, spaghetti. Sometimes we didn't have no meat to put in there. They call it po' boy spaghetti. They didn't have no meat, but mama made it where, you know what, it didn't mind, because that meat, it was just as good as if it was with or without meat. We ate spaghetti and chicken, spaghetti and fish. Come on. Whenever I want something, shoot, I get in there and cook it. If I really, really want it, when I go see my son, shoot, Mama, you gonna cook? Yeah, I'm gonna cook. Yeah, I'm gonna cook. My daughter, she know how to cook. It's some things she taught me. She said, Mama, you know what? You doing that. Let me show you how to do that. My daughter, she 30-something years old, and she cooks. She cooks. She got a family. She cooks. No, they go in there. You go in there. She got pots, pans, and everything. When you don't know what certain things is, air fry is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, air fry is good. Some things taste better with grease. Some things taste better baked. Some things taste better, the old way. My grandmama, we don't use it now, but my grandmama was 90. She was 91. She been using lard for years. Here it is, and she lived to be 91. We using this Crisco stuff, and we dropping like flies. We knew how to cook. We knew how to bake. That's why diabetes is so high. Because you know what? You're out here eating all this processed food. You're trying to go to 5-star restaurants. You don't want to go here. You don't know what they putting in that food. You don't know. But you want to go there, and then, you know what? Half of us don't even work out. It took me a while. I had to work out. My diabetes was out of my A1C was 13. Man, I couldn't get in there. I was giving away clothes that I really, really wanted to wear. But when I started going to the gym and working out and really, my medicine and everything, I have side effects on some of this diabetes medicine. And we're going to talk about that too. That's another subject. You know what? My A1C is coming down. I still have the reactions and stuff, and it limits me. But hey, I'm at the point where, I have to focus on me. I have to focus on me. So like I said, but if you read, so everybody think that the old ways was the worst, but really some of the old ways is how especially black families survive. We were close knit. Some of the things that's going on now, we didn't. I'm glad we didn't have it. We didn't have the internet. When I was growing up, we went outside. That's how that was our social network. We wasn't you're going to have people that dress better than you regardless. I think that's where I suffer from, because when we were growing up, we didn't, my sister was only the one that had clothes, and she was a shopaholic. So now I dress but I had to take care of kids. I may not look the best, but my children look the best. Then as they got older, I started dressing a little bit better. But I never thought that, and it's okay to be sexy, but sometimes you take sexy to another level and be provocative because you're trying to, we didn't have all our butt cheeks out. All, women wearing these butt cheeks. And then what's so bad about it? Some of them posting it on YouTube and they got ripples all in their booty. Come on, if you're going to do that, work out. Get them to tone it down. But, and like I said, it's at the point now you don't know you don't know where their profession is. They say half of them don't work, half of them ain't got a job, but y'all too busy looking at these basketball wives, the Atlanta wives, of wives of LA and all that. But the big women, the women who are classy, who carry themselves, you don't see them on trying to create no drama and doing all that. You don't see all of that. Women who really hold their husbands down and their husband, or who are in the back, they're not trying to create nothing like that. You don't hear nothing about Ice, even though what Ice Cube and Went Left Field, you don't hear nothing about Ice Cube wife on Love and Hip Hop. You don't hear no mess like that. You don't even see her. But you know what? She plays a pivotal role in his life, in his career. But you don't hear nothing about that. You don't see nothing like that. You don't see Snoop wife trying to be on Love and Hip Hop. You don't see nothing like that. The only ones you see like that is the ones that's trying to sell an image to you, so you can go out here and do it. Their husband got money and going to jail, and then he get out and he still got a Rolls Royce. Yours go to jail and he asking you to put stuff on the books. Come on, man. Think. Y'all trying to live like Cardi B, but you ain't got Cardi B money. And you know what? There's some people who have money and still not happy. They have reached their fame and glory. And the one thing they can't accomplish is a relationship. And you see them hopping from person to person like a tornado, damaging everybody because you know what? They ain't happy. But they ain't wise enough to pick the right person. I hope she don't bounce. I hope she just gone and leave him alone, raise her kid for a minute. Then, you know what, try to find somebody. But you know what, she ain't going to have no problem because she's Cardi B. Question is that, are you trying to match yourself up to Cardi B? She's having babies with men that have money that can support her, even if she decides to quit her career. But you can't go get Joe Blow off the corner and have babies by several Joe Blows, and half of them ain't working, half of them ain't got a steady job. They got minimum wage job. They got a low income job. That ain't gonna help. Because I'm gonna tell you something, kids are expensive. I speak from experience. And have Samantha got played? Yes, I have. I got played. I ain't gonna sit here and lie, I got played. Did it hurt? Just like stubbing my toe. You know how you hurt your toe or something hit you on your, especially when you get old, when you hit your knees and go, and you be like, oh, and then it's still doing it, like that. Like I said, dating now, it can be easy. It's not hard. It's not hard. People think that when you get over 50, you know what, finding somebody is it's hard to find somebody. But you know what, you can't be thinking like you 20 years old and demanding and everything and expect to meet a man that is worthy. You know what, you can't do that. I'm not saying set your standards low, but come on, be realistic. People, especially my age, I don't feel like arguing with you. I don't feel like if you got to still come out here and chase young girls, I don't need to be with you. You trying to be a cat daddy at 50, I don't need to be with you. If you still wearing them, you see these men that's still wearing, boys don't even wear them no more. Them long pants that stop out at the ankles, and then they got the socks, and they dressing up like a basketball team or football team or whatever it is. And they 50 some years old and they still trying to dress like the street. Yeah, no, I don't need them. That's not the man for me. I don't care how good he look. I don't care what kind of job he is. I met a man that was a Dallas Cowboy fan. He wore Dallas Cowboys and then spooked his car out to be like Dallas Cowboys. I get it. He loved the team, but at some point in life, you know what? You got to go beyond that. NFL ain't paying him no money. It ain't paying him not one dime to advertise. It's okay to have a shirt. It's okay to have a little room like that. It's okay to have a hat. But when you start doing a car and trying to dress like that, no. I don't like going out a lot. I like being at home. I like quiet time. I like cuddle time. That Netflix and chill stuff that y'all, no, I sometimes we Netflix and go to sleep with the TV on. But it comes with, like I said, but when you, like I said, it's a difference in selling an image. And like I said, she on the outside, she's banging. Cardi B got a beautiful figure. I listen to sometimes to her the way she talk and stuff, and she seems like she's a down to earth person. She really do. She just got with the wrong person, and we all do that. And I hope that what he did don't affect her from continue to be hurt. Take some time, cry, grieve. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm going to say it to us. It's okay. When people do that, let it be okay. Not okay with what they did, but they're okay in how you accept it. Because, like I said, people like that, you don't have to do anything to, they arrogance and they boo-boo going to come back to hurt them anyway. And the person that they hurt, they're going to be running to you to see if they can, they're going to want you to help them again. And it's up to you to, and don't go do no rebound stuff. Normally when my heart was broken, I cried. I focused on me. But back in the day when I was growing up, we didn't run after. My mama taught us, don't run after no man. Don't clown with no man. And that's what we do. Oh, you come on in here. I'm almost finished with my podcast. Just don't say nothing. You can't say nothing. So anyway, so I hope you guys learn from this. I hope you guys, this is a growth thing and stuff. You ladies need to start rattling some pots. And I can't say that too much or too enough, because somebody that's in this room tells me that I need to start back rattling some more pots and pans and stuff. So I think that's where the grocery store come in, and get your deep freezer too. So you guys take care, and thank you for watching my podcast, my little YouTube channel.